Over the course of more than 35 years, one of the big accomplishments that we've made is, especially with county government, my government, is the appreciation of the arts as being an important component of what government does is a given now. It's no longer something that gets questioned. There were moments during the evolution of our work where it was, and there was a, there was a question about whether or not the department should even exist there at key moments, but it's now considered to be a really important element of what county government does to serve its community. And so I'm very proud of that, because we're no longer fighting a survival exercise here, or even more insidious, an exercise about how much should we fund the arts. I mean, the working assumption from the mayor, who's an amazing supporter of the arts, Mayor Jimenez, to the 13 members of the county commission, is that the arts are an important way of serving the citizenry of our community, and that we need to invest in it in order to deliver the kinds of things to our citizens and our residents and our visitors that great cities provide. And they get it. They get the idea. We had simple mantras from the beginning that we've never given up. And one was, name a great city that doesn't have a great arts community. You can't, right? And if Miami aspires to be one of the great cities of the world, then it needs to have a great arts community. So that mantra has worked like a charm with elected officials, and then you use all the arguments. So there's an arsenal of arguments that you use to make the case. And so the case is, the arts contribute to the economy of a community. Easy to do, you know, we do all of that work. Or the arts polish the image of a community that's always competing with other places. So one of the things that I'm prone to say is that, hey, if you want great beaches and you want great recreational facilities and great weather, go to the Bahamas, right? But if you want a place that has all of that, but has a world-class arts and entertainment infrastructure, come to Miami. And it gives us the competitive edge, right? So we can use the argument about kids and their lives. How do you make a kid's life better? How do you give them a new view into their future, perhaps something they never dreamed about before? Well, the arts do that. They open up these windows of opportunity for children that almost nothing else does. And so you try to connect with elected officials and other leaders in a way that's meaningful to them, and one or more of these arguments usually works like a charm to convince folks. And then we have the evidence of all of this. I mean, the evidence is, I take elected officials to the African Heritage Cultural Arts Center, and they see what an inner city arts center can do to change the lives of kids and families. Or I'll say to an elected official during that magical week in December when we have Arts Week here with Art Basel, try to get a restaurant reservation. Try to rent a car. Try to get a hotel room. You can't do it because the economy is booming here as a result of the arts. So we have Exhibit A, Exhibit B, Exhibit C to show the power of the arts. And then even more compellingly to a lot of elected officials, take a look at forgotten and neglected neighborhoods and see what the infusion of pioneering artists and arts groups has done to turn around neighborhoods that began with South Beach, migrated to the mainland, took on Wynwood, is now resulting in Little River and Allapattah and Shenandoah, and on and on and on, all the way down to the south end of the county, to the catalytic effect that the South Miami-Dade Cultural Arts Center is having on that part of the county as well. And the power of the arts is indisputable once you show the evidence of all of this. It's not just an argument, it's an argument with evidence.